Hey everybody and welcome back. Hope your guys' week is going good so far. It is Wednesday, and without further ado, let's just jump right into the news, and I'm losing my voice already for some reason. But anyways, the Nintendo Switch has a whole bunch of rumors going around it right now. So, I'm just going to go through one by one here. So, in the Switch's preview trailer released earlier this month, there's no mention of the device's touchscreen, which they could not display a video actually touching the display. It could be possible that it may not possess touch screen capabilities. So I guess for some reasons that is probably a good thing. We don't need everything to be touchscreen, and I can see kind of why they don't want to go touchscreen. It gives them more, I guess, capabilities to do it without keeping costs down as well is probably the main one. And plus, the touchscreen would just kind of be another like gimmick on top of this whole gimmick already. Now, I was on board with this Nintendo Switch before when they announced it, I should say. And I still kind of am, but with these rumors, it's not looking good for Nintendo. And then, I guess the Switch will reportedly have a 6.2-inch 720p display with a 10-point multi-touch Captivate screen. So, it looks like it is going to be a single-touch only screen. So, like, it's not multi-touch, but you can touch it with, like, a single finger, or just something like that. And I'm not even upset about the screen being 720p, because honestly, that's just fine. It's a 6.2-inch. I mean, it's a little bit bigger than your phone, and like, on that small of a screen, 720p does not look that bad. And plus, it's going to try to output AAA games, allegedly. That's allegedly, according to the trailer. We'll have to wait and see how that's going to turn out. So yeah, 720p I'm fine with. I'm not even upset about that. But this is the one that really got me. So it's going to have a custom NVIDIA Tegra chip, which was in the Shield. Not the custom one, but there was a Tegra, obviously, in the NVIDIA Shield. They're going to use their own thing. So they're using the Tegra chip that was in the Shield. Well, not what that was. Whatever. You guys know what I mean. They're going to use a Tegra chip. And then this is right here. 4 gigabytes of RAM. So that's half of what the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One have. That is actually not very good news, because from what I know, anyways, it looks like a lot of the AAA games and stuff are not going to make their way to this console. Now, obviously, like I said, this is just rumors. But the 4 gigabytes of RAM, that's literally nothing, like, in today's day and age. The PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are already limited by that RAM because the software takes up so much. Now, maybe Nintendo software won't take up that much. Alright, cool. You still have, say, 3.5 gigs. Say it only uses 500 megabytes, roughly. Alright, cool. But you're still not going to be able to get a lot of the big AAA games in the same graphic capabilities that the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One have. The original ones, even. Not even these advanced Xbox One S, which isn't much more of an improvement. The PlayStation 4 Pro, which is coming out, and plus the Scorpio next year. So we'll have to wait and see if this rumor is indeed true, but that's really what got me, was the 4 gigabytes of RAM. It made me think like, maybe I don't want this thing now. I mean, it's a really cool, like, design feature and cool capabilities, but after this, it's like, I don't know if I want this anymore, just solely based on this 4 gigabytes of RAM, because that tells me that the console is going to be limited yet again for Nintendo, which I thought this was going to be their comeback, but apparently, or allegedly, it doesn't look like it. Alright, so The Last of Us got a remaster, or The Last of Us for the PlayStation 4 has gotten a patch, the remastered version, obviously. That's what I meant to say. Got a patch for HDR support, and you guys can go to this Polygon website. And as you can see, though, these pictures, I don't know. You can't really tell between the two. The only thing I can tell when you slide back and forth is that the sky changes a little bit and the sun looks bigger. On the HDR. I mean, that's pretty much all you get. Like, it doesn't look much more vibrant. It doesn't look anything like that. I mean, it looks like it just has a bigger sun, and it has just a touch of better graphic capabilities. It's not anything spectacular. The sky looks a little bit brighter, I guess. But, between it all, it doesn't look like it's that much of a change. Obviously, they probably updated for the Pro if people want to play on the Pro to make their game get more sales, whatever. But come on, Last of Us, let's go. Let's make another game here. I'm sick of playing the same game over again, you know? Like, I want a Last of Us 2. The first one was so great. Now stop trying to milk this one. Like, this game, no one's going to run out and buy this game just because it had HDR. That's kind of what I'm getting at. So yeah, you guys can check it out for yourselves. I put some pictures on the video, as you guys saw. And last but not least, so digital games will amount to be 30% of all sales on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One by the end of 2016 is what EA is saying. So the EA CFO, Blake Jorgensen, said, "We think the industry is going to probably be by calendar year end around 30%. All of our internal estimates are around 29% for ourselves." So, interesting. I personally, you guys know where I sit. Maybe I haven't said it enough before, but I personally, unless there's a screaming good deal on the digital downloads, like the PlayStation Store or Xbox Store, either I got like a code from somebody, like say $20 or something, I'll buy a digital game. Or it's a game that I know I won't get rid of. Especially sports games, I'll always buy physical, just because there's a new one every year. And like, I bought Forza Horizon 2 right from the Xbox Store just because I know I never would get rid of it. And I still, to this day, I still play the game. And I mean, I always try to get physical whenever I can. Like, for every single game, I will just go buy the physical version of the game just because I just feel like I'm getting something for my purchase. When you have digital, well, that's going to be on there forever. And like, if the servers shut down, I mean, I know it's years and years from now, but I mean, when the servers shut down, you won't be able to get those games back, and that's what's going to suck. So I always try to get physical games no matter what the cost is. Like, I mean, obviously the cost is the same, but in general, I always get physical games no matter what game it is. Like I said, especially sports games. And I don't know if EA is, I mean, EA might be right with their estimates here, but I mean, I don't know. I really don't know how, like, if a lot of people buy, like, say, FIFA or Madden every single year digitally, that's just a waste. I mean, yeah, the game is worth almost nothing to trade in value, like, say, at a GameStop or Best Buy for the following year, but at least it's something, so it's not sitting on your console. I mean, that's what I don't understand. But I think I only own, like, maybe 2 games total digitally, like, besides the free games that I got for Xbox. Like, that's the only 2 I own on the console. So, I mean, I don't, like I said, I don't ever buy unless it's a screaming good deal. So, I think I have, like, Minecraft or something like that. I only have a couple games digitally. Otherwise, like I said, I buy physical games. I don't know if you guys feel the same way I do. But I think digital games are going to take over the scene, like, in a couple years' time. I don't know, about a couple years. Probably 2020, 2021. We will see physical media start to diminish. But as for right now, we're definitely still looking good with physical media. I mean, 70%. I mean, 70% of games still sold their physical. That's good to hear. I mean, I like how people always say, oh, physical media is dying. Yeah, try to explain that again. Like, it's not going to die for quite a while. So, I mean, I'm happy to hear that because I really would prefer buying physical discs over digitally. But hey, that is what it is. I will talk to you guys again soon. Make sure to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. And see you guys later.